I'm Pragya and I bring to you excerpts from the current issue of Outlook that looks at two cover stories, two narratives of war, one mythical, one real, Ramayana and that between Israel and Hamas. In the issue titled Epic Sisterhood, Outlook sketches out the women of Ramayana in an epic full of dominant male characters. The Many Shades of Sita by Tanul Thankur from Outlook. Hindu mythology and Indian cinema share a mother son relationship. The former produced the latter. In 1910, at a Christmas cinema show, Dadasaheb Phalke watched Life of Christ, a 1907 film. Before he reached home, an idea solidified into a resolve, making a movie on Lord Krishna. Even though it didn't materialize, he persisted with a mythological Raja Harishchandra in 1913 for his debut. 4 years later, he found his biggest success in Lanka Dahan, where an effeminate waiter, Anna Salunke, played both Ram and Sita. The movie ran from 7 in the morning to 12 in the night at the West End Cinema in Bombay, where devotees from nearby towns and villages flocked to the theatre. In Pune, the crowds bashed against the doors. In Madras, the earnings had to be taken in a bullock cart protected by cops. Such zeal, intensifying in the subsequent decades, reinforced a crucial fact about cinema that it performed, according to Professor John Lydon, a religious function. Cinema has mystical quality, writes film scholar Rachel Doyer in Filming the Gods, in that we may not understand films, but we feel them and respond to their emotions. So, a myth making art form had to meet the literal myths, defying logic, deifying actors, sanctifying beliefs. Only a mythological could compel Mohandas Gandhi to watch his only film, Ram Rajya, in 1943. Such dramas remained a prominent presence in Hindi cinema post independence, but they truly came to the fore in the late 80s when the serials Ramayana and Mahabharat aired on Doordarshan. Many Bollywood filmmakers too have adapted the Ramayana and derived inspiration from it, turning Sita into a literal and a metaphorical figure, showing the varied possibilities of female divinity in an industry dominated by men. Consider Khalnayak from 1993. Suffused with references to the Ramayana, it posits a fascinating interpretation of Sita. Bold, cunning, conforming, Ganga, accustomed to swearing, impersonates a courtesan to trail the Ravan like Ballu, notices his latent humanity and tries to change him. Yet, when he expresses his love for her, she says, मैं किसी और की हो चुकी हूँ. I belong to someone else, as if objectifying herself. When she faces a trial for betraying the state and her partner, it's a man, Ballu, who vouches for her purity in the courtroom. Suraj Barjatia's Hum Saath Saath Hain adapts the Ramayana in the mold of a family drama. Its Sita, Tabu, is so devoid of agency, wit, and personality, and at times a literal voice, that she elicits nothing but pity. Barjatia's films, revering Hindu marriages, filial duties, patriarchal expectations, present a cheery version of the Hindu Rashtra. So the movie informs us more than once that even though born and bred in Pardes, Sadhana hasn't forgotten her sanskar. She never acts, questions, or retaliates. She's so docile that her epitaph could have read, born, smiled, died. For this and more, read the current issue of Outlook.